Hello and thanks for joining me for some more Project Zomboid Build 42 with our guy Gary Little, starting our 41st day, having survived for 40. We've had 3 helicopter events with the sandbox settings of helicopters to sometimes, and we are in the town of Ekron. And if you are interested in watching the full run from day one, there will be a link in the description below for the playlist, starting off with episode 0, which goes over my sandbox settings and character build for this run. So I'm going to prepare a bit of food here. Let's see. What did I just do with those frying pans? Okay, let's grab those. Let's grab all this stuff out of the freezer. And we'll pop it in the microwave. Don't need the pans in there. You don't want to put frying pans in the microwave, it will blow up and start a fire. But we'll just get these defrosted. So we started off in Echo Creek, and I will pull up the map in a moment. Made our way to Ekron. We've cleared out the Ekron College and the gas station, and we've had a little bit of an explore around. Why can't I take all? Bit of an explore around, and once we've prepared a bit of food here, then we will continue exploring Ekron and clearing it out. Let's just make up a fruit salad. Use up the stale stuff first. Now we do currently have a bug where we do get hungry, but we do not gain or lose weight regardless of what we eat. And we also have a thirst bug, which means that we never get thirsty and we never drink. And I did cut my last series short because of bugs. I really don't want to grind through another 30 days just on account of bugs, so we're just going to roll with the bugs. Let's pop that in my main bag. So normally, if I wasn't bugged, I'd make sure I had some meat to go in these stir fries. Just otherwise, if that were just vegetable stir fries, we would be losing weight eating those. They would fill us up, but that's about it. Alright, so we've got one more griddle pan. So we'll make these up. We also went and grabbed a new car yesterday, or in the last episode as well. Now, because because all the vegetables and everything that we put in these stir fries, because those ingredients are all cooked, it is quite fine to eat these stir fries without cooking them. But we will get more value out of them by cooking them. So we will cook them up. And while we're doing that, we'll read a little bit of our book. Speed that up just a little bit. I don't like to speed it up too much while I'm cooking because I end up burning stuff. Alright, we'll slow it down there. Turn that off and we'll grab those out. We'll put one of them in the fridge for later. And the other two in our main backpack. Okay. Alright. Let's close that. Actually, what have we got in here? Let's pop that in my bag. Okay, we should be fine now. We did get a scratch as well. I think that might have healed. Yep. Guess that can go in there. Alright. So. Bring up the map here. We are nowhere near there. Alright, so we started off here in Echo Creek, in this house. That's the Echo Creek gas station, so we've made our way up here, up along here, all the way along here to Ekron. That's the college, that's the fire station, the gas station. We took a little bit of a drive around there. There's still plenty of zombies in there to clear out. But over here, now I'm not sure what was in here, these two green buildings here. But over here, we didn't get out of the car, but there's a pharmacy there. There's also a gun shop there. So we will want to clear this out, but this road here, let me just get rid of that. This road here is blocked off here by a bunch of train cars. So to get in there, you've got to, with a car, you can walk through there. But with a car, we've got to drive through here and around there, and there's quite a few zombies in there. But I'm thinking we might drive up around this area and get that mapped out and see what else is up there. Don't know this area. Haven't really watched anybody else play here and do this area, and this is my first time playing this area, so we are just exploring. And this whole town is one of the new towns that was added with build 42. So it is new to everybody. Well, at least since the build 42 update. Let's get this car out of the road. We'll loot it first. Take that. We'll read that map. I don't know if we got West Point, but we do now. I guess we'll take one of those. I don't know if we'll ever end up using it. Let's pop that on the seat. So then we can access it We'll take a needle. Take some thread. Can't access the back. Let's have a look. We will take the gas can. So, in the most recent update, our generators and our gas cans got despawned. Right, let's toss that on the ground. All of these can go in here. Let's grab the gas cans. And I'm just going to drop the gas cans over here by the gas station. We do need to find another generator to put over here, because that was one of the other things that despawned. So we lost 2 generators. Did find a new one for the house. But we still need a replacement generator for the gas station. Alright, let's hook this up. And we'll just pull this off the road here. And we'll take a look up here. So I have been a little bit of the way up here. Cleared out a few zombies there. We do have a pedestrian over here though. Let's get you off the road. Alright. So I should really clear them cars. I think I'm going to take a drive up here first though. We'll just take care of these zombies that are wandering around, so that they don't cause any trouble for us later. There's another one over here. Wait till you cross the road. Alright. And you've got another friend. Okay. They've got holes in them. Could be handy. I don't know if we'll need it. We do. We do have hammers at home. I'm not using them for weapons. Come on, off the road. Nice one hit there. Sammy's. Let's quickly read that. Brandenburg, which is up north of us. And we got another one over here. We'll take care of this one as well. Okay. It looks pretty clear. There might be some in the houses. I'm not really too fussed about looting the houses as at the moment. I'm not sure where I want to set up a permanent base. I don't know whether there's much more worth sticking around in this area for. Whether we'll make a permanent base here or whether we'll move on to one of the other towns. And I don't want to loot too much until we've got a permanent base set up. So I'm going to hold off, like maybe not too fussed about looting cans of food until winter comes in. Living off of what we can forage. Alright. Long socks. Oops. Oh, attracted a bit of attention here. Okay. Let's have a smoke. And there is a shed up there too. I will have a look in there and see if there's a Jenny. Alright. I'm going to see if this door's open. Yep. Whoops. And there's a mouse or a rat. Alright, I hear ya. You're gonna break the window, aren't you? And totally missed the fence. Oh, look at that. I haven't seen that before. Look at the position that he died in. Crazy. Look at you and your fancy floral hat. Alright. Yeah, we've got a bit of attention over here. Shotgun. How about you come over here where I can find you again? Oop, no, you don't, buddy. You back up. Alright. This guy up here. So I don't know if I'll keep putting the nails in the short bats. I mean, I'm enjoying the one hit kills, but I prefer to be able to have a couple on my belt. And once you put nails in them, we can't attach them to our belt. We have to wear them on our back. And if I'm going to wear something on my back, I'd like to wear a shotgun. So have a look at that shotgun. It's not in the best of condition. I think that's the first shotgun we've found so far. That's in good nick, but look how much discomfort it gives you now. So I'm not going to worry. Alright. Take long socks. Or take your fancy hat. Just have a quick scan through these guys. See if they've got anything interesting. Nothing in the satchel. I will grab the satchel. Just for... Let's pop all this stuff in the satchel. Fit in there as well. Yep. And we can chuck that in there, and we can keep some of this stuff organised. Well, some of it. Maybe we'll let's take the shotgun out and put that just in the back. Still need to find a ton more shotgun shells though before I'm ready to start using shotgun. That not going to fit in there? What else is in here? Alright. Let's take care of this guy. I guess we'll take a key. Alright. Come on, off the road. Alright, you guys are making a lot of noise. Okay, is that all of this? Let's go have a look at this shed. Yeah, actually, is that a basement in there? No, stairs leading up. Of course, that's locked. There. Okay, there is a Jenny in there, so we are going to take that for the... Wow, I got high exertion from opening that window. Is that new? Alright, let's close that window. Let's take a rest on that chair there. That can go in my bag. Mechanics 2 I think we might have, but I'll grab that anyway. Pretty sure we've got a car battery charger. Let's read this for a little bit just while we get our breath back. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but the car battery chargers seem to be a bit easier to find in build 42. Like they spawn a bit more often. They used to be pretty rare to find. Let's just speed that up a little bit. once that goes, we'll give him maybe another 20 minutes of in-game time. So give him till 10 past just to make sure he's fully rested up. That'll do him. Let's pop that back in his bag. Let's see what's here. Claw hammer. We'll take the hatchet for sure. Twine, I guess. Don't know if we've got pliers or vice grips. I'm not going to worry too much about those. Alright, so let's back the car up down here. It's just got a garbage bag in it. It's got 2. Louisville Southeast. We can make our own mortar and pestle. We need one, I guess. Alright, let's grab one of those. Let's pop that in there. Come on, off the road. And our hair has grown all long, as well as our beard. So we did start off, I think, I'm sure we started off with a crew cut. And pretty much clean shaven. Okay, so right, that's my tools bag. So this is the garbage bag that I just put in there. Let's shove those in there. Yeah, how much space is in there? Alright. Well, at least with our new car, we don't have the reverse beepers anymore. But I'm going to bring this down around the back here. Not sure if we're going to fit this in the back there. Yep. All right. Let's take this generator down to the gas station. Let's have a bite to eat. Down the end of the road here. Okay. Let's open up the back. We'll take the generator. Pop the generator down there. Connect it up. Was in here. Okay, let's grab one of these gas cans. And you know what? We're not drinking. Let's shove that water in there. Don't need it on me really. In my tools bag, I should have our hose. So let's siphon some gas out of here. Fill up the Jenny. Okay, that's 100% full. Let's turn it on. Let's take that. That can go in the back. Yeah, are we close enough to fill this up? We are. Alright. Let's grab these gas cans. Let's fill those up. And I'll pop one down here. Put the rest in there, we'll take them home. That can go in my bag. The hose can go back in my tool bag. Close that up. Alright, let's turn that off. Alright, still got a little bit of daylight. Let's have a smoke. And we'll cruise back up this way. And let me just see. Okay, so if we keep going up, all right. Let's have a look over here. No sledgehammer on the road. Let's see what's in here. Anything? Pair of gloves. Take those. A brick. A mason's chisel. That could be handy. We can make a mason's trowel. But as far as the chisel's concerned, I'm not so sure. Alright, we do have some company here. Where's the other guy? Alright, he's over there. Whoops. Alright, I'm not a fan of fighting from this angle. I'd much rather be on the other side of him, if I can. Alright, that's locked. Rosewood map. I think we already have. Chewing tobacco. Alright, I hear you. Zombie. There you are. Alright. That one can go in there. Okay, that can go in the garbage bag. Where are these guys all coming from? I guess we'll take that. Don't know what residence it could be, any one of these. Alright, now, if you didn't know, you can pick these cones up, but you have to use this menu to pick them up. If you drive over them, they will get flattened, like so. So at the moment, I'm just going to concentrate on mapping the area. We'll take out little groups if we can before they amass into large groups. Alright. Okay, we've got a couple inside, there's a couple over there. So this is all still very much residential by the looks of it. Those gloves are stuffed. Okay. All right. So it's 11, almost 11 PM. Let's continue down this way. Alright. So now in build 41, whenever you've seen this sort of roadworks going around, you would often find like a sledgehammer on the side of the road. A mortar grinder. Hose, wire. Adhesive bandage would take. Wooden mallet we probably need at some stage. Okay. Put the lights on. Alright, let's see where this goes. Goes to a little bit of a group of zombies. Let's back it up. Should be able to take care of these guys as long as there's like not too many more that are going to come and join the party. I'd rather keep them off the road, but no, you don't. Okay. We'll just have a quick look here. We'll take keys, knives. You're not dead? Oh, that's somebody else. Okay. Come on then. There's a few coming out of the field there. Would you mind dying? Alright, so there's a couple more coming across the road here. Whoops. Righty, if you don't mind, I'm trying to do some looting here, guys. Another residence key we'll take. Don't know what residence exactly it's going to be for. Could be for one of them around here. Alright. Leather jacket. Another leather jacket, another key. Hopefully these keys are not all for the same house. Alright. Alright, so midnight. Another key. Alright, let's hop in the car. Let's make sure we're in the right seat. We will have a bite to eat. Let's eat half of that. So I don't know if this is going to bring us back around and connect us back to our street or not. Oops, didn't see that guy. Too busy looking at the map. Oops. Okay. Visibility's a little low here, but this looks like it's going to bring us back towards our home street. Maybe. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay, yeah, we're just up here. Okay. So that can go. Don't need map. That can go in my bag. We'll keep those as spares. All right. Grab that. And let's grab all that stuff out of there. Actually, what I'll do, let's grab some extra smokes. Where's all my packets of smokes? Alright. I guess we need to open a carton. All those can go back in there. We'll just take one pack. Close that up. Okay. Oh, we got ciggies in there too. Right, let's unload all of this into here. Let's take the smokes and the lighters, the matches. Alright, so let's pop these back in here. So we can put them okay. Let's use the crafting menu and we should be able to make a carton. Unpack a carton. Pack a carton. It's too dark. Okay. Pull out our light. Now we can do it. Now we can put our carton back in there and we should still have a couple of packets on us. Alright, let's take all this chewing tobacco. And we'll combine it. That can go back in there. Okay, those can go in there. All right. So now we should be able to take all these ciggies out of this packet. Pop those in there. Okay, what's... Alright, don't need that in there. Let's pop that in the cupboard. What have we got in here? Okay, we did have a needle. So we don't need that one. That can go back in my bag. Okay. Alright, almost 3:30 AM. Bit of a late one for Gazza. He is stressed, so we will let him have a smoke before bed. And that'll bring us into the 42nd day. So the end of our 41st day. The start of our 42nd day. We have 2,114 kills. that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.